Big goals sound impressive. They make great headlines. Six-figure business, global impact, overnight success. But here's the thing, life rarely changes because of one big dramatic action. It changes because of hundreds of small ones. The early mornings when you show up anyway, regardless of how you're feeling, the quiet effort when nobody's watching, nobody's clapping, the conversations, the choices, the habits that build your future, one tiny step at a time. So we love the idea of that breakthrough, of that everything changed overnight story. But let's be honest, growth doesn't happen like that. Progress doesn't happen in leaps. It happens in layers. So you don't suddenly wake up fluent in business leadership or confident in business or absolutely clear on your purpose. You build those things, one decision, one small action, one uncomfortable step at a time. So when I first started in business, I had no idea. I was 18, thought I knew everything, and wow, did I fail badly. And in my defence, I was also struggling with bringing up a baby alone and dealing with all the negatives of single parenting as a teenager. But I've never been one to moan, not too much. So I picked myself up and I started again. And 3 years later, when I'd learned a lot and I've worked really hard, I did really well. For many years now, I've been helping founders to start up, helping them to start businesses, helping them to start not-for-profit organisations. And not because I've got it all worked out, it's because I wanted to help. I know how hard it can be when you're just starting out, and I kept showing up for my people. I kept meeting more people, asking the right questions, writing proposals, learning what worked and absolutely learning what didn't work. And that is consistency. That got me known for my integrity, for my reliability, my expertise, and it shows through that I'm here to help others. Think about small steps. Writing for 10 minutes a day eventually becomes a published book. Posting one short video a week becomes a YouTube channel that changes lives. Asking one good question in every meeting builds reputation for learning, for leadership. What do you want to be known for? Work on that with small daily actions. Each moment feels like too small to matter until one day you'll look back and you'll realise you've built something real. The first video you upload, the first client you coach, the first funding bid that you write, they all feel small. But together they create momentum, and momentum compounds, and that's the real secret. When people feel stuck, it's rarely because they lack vision, it's because vision feels too big to start. You want to build a business, but branding and websites and systems, they feel overwhelming. You want to start a not-for-profit organisation, but registration, policies and funding just feel impossible. So the trick is don't aim for perfect, aim for progress, because small wins build trust in yourself, and trust becomes motivation, and that's how confidence is built. Not from feeling ready, but from taking action before you are ready. You don't need to do it all, you just need something. You need to do something. If you ever feel overwhelmed, then just zoom in and what's that small thing that you can do today that moves you forward. Maybe it's about taking a step back, writing down or sketching out, why do I want to do this? What is my motivation? Is it really what I want? Which parts of this do I want and which parts of this don't I want? Maybe it's about researching one funding opportunity and going for it. Maybe it's about you listing the first 3 things that you need to do and saying, I'm going to start and do those 3 things. Because big changes aren't built in moments of inspiration. They're built in moments of consistency. As you get to know what you're doing, as you learn, you go along. Tiny steps, repeated often, and that's where the transformation happens. The world doesn't reward effort instantly, but it never wastes it either. So every step is teaching you something, shaping you for what's next. So keep showing up for the small things, because one day someone will call you lucky because you're an overnight success. And you'll smile knowing it took many months or many years of tiny steps to get there. So good luck, keep going. I'm here for you.